Okay, next one. In continue with our previous discussion, the research design we have descriptive, we have hypothesis testing based research, we have also that exploratory research. It is broadly classified into the research design is exploratory research design, conclusive research design. Okay, there are generally in the three category has classified into two, that is exploratory research design and conclusive research design. The conclusive research design we have descriptive and casual research. Conclusive we have descriptive and casual research. So research design is broadly classified into exploratory research design, conclusive research design. Conclusive research design again is classified into descriptive research and casual research. Again, descriptive research, this descriptive research is again classified into cross-sectional design and longitudinal design. Cross-sectional design and longitudinal design. And the cross-sectional design, again it is classified into single cross-sectional design, multiple cross-sectional design. Cross-sectional design, longitudinal design, then single cross-sectional and multiple cross-sectional. We will discuss one by one. Okay, I think we discussed so many times about exploratory research design. I will briefly discuss about what is conclusive research. I will briefly discuss about what is conclusive research. So, conclusive research, it provides information about the rational decision. Please write out only one point. It provide information about rational decision making. Provide information about rational decision making. Provide information about rational decision making is called as a conclusive research. So there is a one problem which occur in the organization. Take example, some problem is occur in the organization. There are multiple courses of options for giving the solution for the problem. But which course of selection of a particular decision making will be able to solve for the problem is called as a conclusive research. So every problem we have different courses of actions, multiple courses of actions or alternative courses of action, but which course of actions will be more affordable and feasible for a particular problem, that speaks about the conclusive research. Okay, here you can see that the three different research designs can be considered about the comparison. So exploratory is more on discovery of idea, and descriptive is characteristics, and casual is to find out the cause and effect relationship. Cause and effect relationship. So you all know about what is cause and effect relationship, difference between the dependent variable and the independent variable. So if you take example, this is called as buying decision. How the buying decision will be influenced by the price factor, promotion factor, product factors, then the place or we consider about distribution factors. So how each variables will be influences the cause and relationship. Cause and relationship. To find out the cause and relationship, we normally called as to find out the hypothesis based research, right? Determine the cause and effect relationship is called as a causal research design. So here in case of exploratory, the characteristic is more flexible. It related to formulation of hypothesis in case of descriptive and manipulation of one or more independent variables. That's what I have mentioned here. Buying, if you take a buying decision is a dependent variable, the buying decision will be influenced by one or more independent variables like price factors, product factors, distribution factors, and so on. And the methods for finding out the exploratory, very, very important. The last point, the methodology where we have applied for what kind of research design. In case of exploratory, mostly the secondary data. That's what I have already told you. Those who wish to conduct the research in finance, analytical based study are all part of the exploratory research. Then we have included expert survey, pilot survey, secondary database research, qualitative research. Qualitative research. What do you mean by qualitative research? Observation based research. We are obtaining some information from the different sources based on the case study method, grounded theory method, or epidemiology research based method, all part of the qualitative research. Come to the secondary data, descriptive research. Descriptive research is mainly applicable based on the survey. Survey means questionnaire survey. Questionnaire survey. And casual research is purely based on experimental. Casual research is purely based on the experimental based research. So experimental, I have told you, experimental is a part of the hypothesis based research. Again, three different research. One is exploratory research, descriptive research, or diagnostic research. Third one is a hypothesis based research or casual research. Hypothesis based research or casual research. Here, you just check it here. The experimental based research. Casual research. Independent variable is an X and dependent variable is Y. So how X influences to Y? So here extraneous variables, there is a one more terminology is called as an extraneous variable. Please note out what do you mean by extraneous variables, that the variable that have some effects on dependent variable. Please note out the variables that have some effect on dependent variable. So here we are going to find out the cause and effect relationship. Cause and effect relationship. To find out the cause and effect relationship is called as a causal research. Sometimes I told you it is also a hypothesis based research. Hypothesis based research. Hypothesis based research. Okay. So come to the discussion on this particular diagram, that is different classification of research design. So what is we discussed exploratory research studies, then we discussed already on descriptive research, then what is casual research also we discussed. I have also told you that descriptive research will be classified into cross-sectional design and longitudinal design. So for your better understanding, I will tell you what you mean by the cross-sectional design. So collection of information from any given sample of population elements only once. Okay. only one time. Collection of information from any given population or sample from the particular population elements only once. That is, only one sample of respondents is drawn from the target population is called as a single cross-sectional design. Only one sample of respondents is drawn from the target population. Information is obtained from the sample only once. That is called as a single cross-sectional design. A design in which there are two or more sample of respondents, that is called as multi cross-sectional design. A design in which there are two or more samples of respondents, that is information from each sample is obtained only. Say example, before and after. Before, say I am going to my study is pertaining related to yoga practices. How the yoga is reducing the stress level. How the yoga is reducing the stress. This is my research topic. Assume that before a person who wishes to conduct the yoga exercise, I am going to conduct the research. This is one sample. Then again, I will give the yoga practice for the particular person, particular sample. Maybe that particular person has done the yoga for a period of 1 month. I wish to again conducting the study from the particular sample whether yoga is allowing you to reduce the stress. How do you feel about? Do you think that BP level has decreased? Do you think that the diabetics has reduced? Do you find that your health is improved? Health status is improved? Do you find that or you feel fresh on every morning because of the yoga? So again, we are going to conduct the sample, research from the same sample. It is called as a multi cross-sectional design. So one is a single cross-sectional design, which means only one sample of respondents is drawn. And but in case of multi cross-sectional design, a design in which there are two or more sample of respondents. There is one more design called as a longitudinal design. Fixed sample of population elements. Please note out, very important. Longitudinal design means fixed sample of population elements. That is measured repeatedly. That is measured repeatedly. Fixed sample of population elements that is measured repeatedly. Today I am conducting research from one sample. Maybe after 2 days I am conducting research. Again, after first trimester, second trimester, third trimester, whether the particular person behavior has improved, the attitude has improved, or the performance was improved, academic score was improved, etc. etc. This is called as longitudinal research. So fixed sample of population elements that is measured repeatedly on the same variables. So the sample remains the same over time. So it's providing a series of pictures which when viewed together portray or illustration of the situation or changes that take place over time. So again and again we are conducting a research for a particular person on the particular object is called as a longitudinal research. Okay, so this is a broad viewpoint on how we have conducted the cross sectional we have single and multi and longitudinal. See, check here: research design, exploratory, descriptive, casual. If you remind this diagram, it is more easy to understand about the research design. Then exploratory have different methods and descriptive also different methods. We will discuss one by one. Okay.